Greetings and a very good morning to everyone tuned in. Great to have you with us. CTV Sports, of course, once again bringing you the live action on this Saturday morning. The limited edition 8 Goal 2025. We're about to have our first match. My name is Jan-Erik Frank, and sitting next to me is, of course,
Dale Schwetz. Nice to be with you, Jan, here for our first game of the 2025 limited edition 8 Goal. And what can we say, man? The logo polo has been fantastic this season, 2025. Just seeing all these new sponsors, new players, very exciting.
It is. It has indeed, Dale. Everything, as you rightly said, from 6 to 26 goal. Let's give you a quick rundown. Who is out there this morning? We've got Tanakhanda out there against TuffRider. Tanakhanda being led by Dr. Tanveer Khan. Playing off 0 goals at number 2. Unless there's a change in the lineup, we should have Piers Bossum, another 2-goaler, then Santiago Moyano, the 2-goaler, and at the back, a familiar name, Luis Escobar. TuffRider, led by Timmy Sharma, and then great to see him, as always, the 14-year-old Benji Obregon at number 2, playing off 0 goals. He won't be doing that for much longer, I'm sure. Nico Yernekian, the number 3, playing off 3 goals, and Agustin, the uncle of Benji, playing for of 5 goals.
Yeah, it's going to be good to see a new team here with the Tanakhanda team coming in, and so we'll see how they go up against this TuffRider team. Remember, TuffRider in the final, man, they won the shootout, and well done, Augustine Obregon, winning the shootout to get them there. Tough luck in the final, but this is a force to be reckoned with right here. This team played a lot of pole together, and so it's going to be interesting to see how this one works out.
Yeah, just to remind you that our mounted umpires are, of course, out there this morning. Gaston Dorian-Yak and Roddy Matthews. And just to be absolutely clear, TuffRider are in white and Tanakhanda in the blue shirts here this morning on field number 5, I believe, over at Grand Champions Polo Club. Yeah,
great combination. I remember Luis Escobar, 8 goals at his highs. Might have got to 9. I had to do Louis, but I just play against with Luis Escobar for many years. This guy's an amazing captain. So it's going to be fun to watch Santiago, Pierce, and Tenor to come together here and see how well they put their team together for the Tanakhanda team.
And here we go then. The team in white, as I said, that is TuffRider. Nice, powerful shot from Obregon, and the young man, keep an eye on him. He is the 14-year-old. That, of course, is Benji Obregon, who has impressed us here at CTV Sports, and I hope you at home watching as well. No end. Very, very clever player, technically very sound, and it's picked up now. Oh, I thought it was going to be picked up. Yes, it is, by Obregon. He is the young man with the green helmet. Little backhand shot coming through. That'll be left for Unekian with the number 3, and we have our first whistle of the game.
Yeah, they had to switched up a little bit here on us. Yeah, I think they got, looks like Augustine's playing the 3 today.
Okay.
And they're going to put Unekian at the number 4. Just a little switcheroo. Remember, we have Augustine with the gray helmet right here.
Yeah.
So a little switch on the numbers. We do apologize about that. It does happen. As the players do switch it around, the teams and how they set things up. And we watched Augustine and Nico do a great job with the 3 and 4 position. They do a fantastic job working together, and they're a dynamic duo. Going to be Augustine on the open goal. No problem.
No problem. The first penalty, too, of the match as TuffRider take the lead in this, the first of our 6 chukkers. A beautiful day out there this morning still, and Dale, what a cracking weekend of polo we've got coming up. We've got a double header today and of course a triple header tomorrow. We'll be telling you more about that throughout the broadcast as the players now make their way back to the halfway line. You can see an easterly wind, a slight easterly wind blowing there this field, and I've learned it, I hope, correctly, running from east to west.
Well done, yeah.
So
you are now a Floridian.
Thank you very much. I need to get that sticker from my car, Florida Grown. Or whatever.
Yeah, Florida Grown. You got it. Flow Grown.
Flow Grown. There we go. On the move. Once again, the team in white, TuffRider. A little turn around here by Nico Unekian. Little challenge coming in. Might just get away with it. Play with the number 3 there, Santiago Mariano. But Unekian not being fooled that easy. The near side backhand shot over towards that far side of the field. Once again, Mariano coming in for the challenge, and we have our next whistle.
Yeah, so right on the corner here, keep an eye on this. This ball's going to come across the field, 45-degree angle on the replay. Nice back shot here as it opens up. Great angle, but they're going to come together there. And I think we're going to switch up here, too, a little bit here, Yan, because it looks to me like Luis is probably wearing the 3.
Okay.
And we'll make sure on this, our field side correspondent. I'm just knowing the players and knowing the way they're riding. I think Luis is wearing the 3 today.
So Santi will be on the 4.
Yeah, and I think that's Santi on the 4. But we'll make sure of that. Just that's to make sure. But just looking at that play there and checking the players out, and they might have switched some jerseys up. All right.
Hit from
5A.
Beg your pardon. Hit from the spot. Thank you very much. Very quickly, and look at, there he comes. Yeah, gets his mallet out, keeps his composure, What can you say? What can you say to this young man?
Well, I know his mom says, Vivi, I want to give Vivi a lot of love, Veronica. She is an Ariano. So we want to cross over the bloodstreams here. We were talking about this before the game. And he's an Obregon, and he carries the Obregon name, but he's got Ariano blood. And, you know, we know the Ariano family. As we're going to watch Hope play, top woman player in the world at 10 goals. And then, of course, Julio tied rated at 8 goals, 9 goals, and he had a chance to go to 10 too. So this kid, he's been fantastic. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Yep.
At 14 years old, he carries himself like a full-grown gentleman, and he's an amazing rider. And he really gets on with his uncle here. And this is Rafael is his father, and they call him Fafi, and of course they call Veronica Vivi. So I want to give a big shout out to them as they were giving a lot of love to CTB Sports, and when we got to watch him play in the PTF.
And I believe his birthday's coming up next month.
Yeah, so he's gonna be he's the force to be reckoned with. It's gonna be fun to watch him go. I mean, he carries himself. I got to see him, got to meet him, and got to talk to him at the PTF, which is a lot of fun. That's why we love doing that. And we're actually getting ready for another one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'll be ready for that because we know a lot of people like watching the juniors play. And it's fun watching them play in that and then have them step up here and play in this competitive polo. And so congratulations to the family.
Here we go then. Ball's back in play. 2-0. TuffRider getting a very good start here to this opening match of the limited edition 8-goal 2025. As once again, Agustin Obregon getting possession of the ball. He's now up against Luis Escobar. There he is turning his pony and the ball. We'll hammer that one downfield. Looking now on the far side for Santiago Moyano. Sent back by Nico Unekian, and a very good pickup here if Obregon can run away with it. He's got some traffic coming in. Needs to be careful here. Man with the number 2 in the shirt, Piers Bossum. First time I've been fortunate enough to see him play. But that is always the great thing about any tournament and any new players, the excitement of seeing how these players come out here and just do what they do, spending a lot of time, of course, hours in the saddle practicing all the different strokes. Little collision here, another whistle coming up, so it's not been exactly mild as far as this opening chukker is concerned with the number of fouls we've seen. Let's have another closer look at this.
Yeah, and we're going to go with this trade here. Is for sure Luis is wearing the 3. He's right here.
Yep.
And I just want to make sure we get that organized because this guy is a true captain, and we're going to watch him run this team. And then we're going to put Santiago at the number 4. And it's going to be Santi right here.
Wow, quick penalty, 5A from the spot taken. Has a little deflection. Gets another shot on goal here from Santiago Moyano, but only as far as Nico Yernekian, who will send it back over on the far side. That seems to be a set play here as Obregon Agustin will work this one. Obregon, you can see coming from the right side of your screen. There he is on a very fast pony. Expecting that ball to get to him. Got held up on the boards. Obregon again will send that downfield. Still working it. Escobar sitting very closely to him. Now the rotation. Yeah. Obregon telling Benji, no, it's okay, my friend. I've got this.
Great job. As he comes in behind, but then he goes for the pick, which is legal in our play. They're calling that a foul with the USPA. It's a new rule that's put in, but we're not using that here. So just to point that out, as we have people watching, might be seeing the different rules, as that is one procedure not used here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. So you are allowed to make that play. You did it perfectly.
Here we go. The knock-in just taking place here. Santiago Moyano. And I'm not sure if the umpires weren't ready, if they'd called play, but there seems to be another interruption here with 1:10 remaining in this opening chukker.
Yeah, he brings the ball in, and I think I'm wondering if they're wondering about him being inside the 30, but he taps right there, Benja. And maybe they want to look at it. We'll see. I mean, I think his timing is kind of tough. We'll see what they decide to do here. I'm going to take another look at it. We had one player coming off.
Okay, well, I've just been told, Dale, they're going to continue to play with a knock-in.
Okay, so they're going to go to a re-knock. They're going to go to a re-knock-in. Okay. It's tough. I think they're mixed up on the number of players that are guarding each other. Now, maybe they're still talking about it, but on my replay, I got Benja standing on the 30. He definitely comes in, but its timing is split seconds. You got players moving around to guard each other all over the field.
Well,
maybe you have a timeout.
I think you.
And that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a tack timeout here.
Yeah, we got a horse change timeout, but I can.
And we'll go to re-knock in. So we might have had an issue before. It was very close with Benja on the 30. I will tell you. I mean, not that it is, but this kid's very well schooled up. I mean, he talks polo 24/7. On the knock-in, so that looked a little weird, but I think they're probably just going to. They had a timeout for a horse tack time, either or. They'll go back to the knock-in, so they'll just set the play back up. Good job of the Mount officials. Could have been called in a little bit late or called in at the same time. They might just drop it right there from the spot, and they are going to go for the spot.
Yeah.
So they'll go from the 40, which is a fair play. And they'll move this one down. It's going to be Santiago.
Moyano looking to find Luis Escobar. But Luis Escobar has been found by Mr. by Mr. Obregon. Trying to take that ball around the outside. Lands back in the lap of Santiago Moyano.
A bad job here by Benja. I don't know if Benja's going to get it all done by himself. He might. He turns the corner here, perfectly turned. Then he brings it downfield. The ball goes underneath his pony. He could get caught there, and that's what they're probably going to call. As he comes from right to left, horse kicks the ball. Great job. Luis Escobar, I've told you, remember, former 8-goaler, man. This guy is a polo player. He's captain to the highest level, so read that perfectly. Gets the blocking foul, 5A.
Yeah, and that pass nearly went all the way through to Dr. Tanvir Khan. Little under the neck shot from the man who I just spoke about, the number one, the captain here, Dr. Tanvir Khan, just putting that one slightly wide. Went for not an easy neck shot, so well done.
Nice attempt.
Very nice attempt.
That's not an easy shot. I mean, he's right on the end line. I think that's going to take us out, right? Yeah, they're on the chucker with 18 seconds. They'll go ahead and end the chucker as the time clicks down. We'll get everybody on some fresh horses, and we'll be back for 2025 limited edition Akel, chucker number 2.
Once again, a very good morning. Limited edition 8 Gold 2025 CTV Sports, bringing you, as always, all the action. Field side, we are at Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 5. My name is Jan-Erik Frank, and sitting to my heart side is...
Dale Schwetz. I love being on your heart side.
You do good. It's where you belong, Dale.
I like being there. This is, well, TuffRider, we know. They're coming off the final, so they're very well organized. They've had a lot of games, but The Tanakhanda team, this is a team that could be a sleeper team. Luis Escobar now on 4 goals. I was talking about him being a former 8-goal, 9-goal, 10-goal player. I mean, his highest was 8, I believe, and but he's just a great captain. So we want to see first time we've seen Tanweer, Pierce, and Santiago play together. So we'll see how they bring that together. Right now, down 2-0 though after the first chukker.
And barely had that ball been thrown in. Here's a replay again. The pass coming along the, there you see the line changing. And coming onto that line was the man with the number 3. Now,
it's a great read, man.
Yeah.
This is exactly the Escobar that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He knows that he gets in there. His man's got the right off. So now Augustine cannot push him across if he gets the right of way. Because Luis pushes to get that right away, get within that stride, 2 strides. They get caught pushing him in. Penalty 5A, you got control.
And very quickly taken by the man you just spoke about, Luis Escobar. Here's the pass. But as you said, Dale, TuffRider, very much already dialed in here early on. Quick turnaround here by Benji. Looking for that ball to come to him. A bit too far afield. Leaves it for Uncle Agustin. And Agustin will waste no time sending Nico Yunekin on his way. He just needs to get past that play with the number 4. Good return here by Santiago Moyano. And again, the man who knows how to read polo at a very tender age of 14 so well. There's an appeal. It looked very clean to me by Piers Bossum. And again, just cool, focused, and very, very determined. Now he loses it to Piers. Very deep again. TuffRider pushing Tanakhanda into their own half. Oh, a little bit of a slip shot there. Didn't quite go the way he wanted. Escobar coming in to pick it up, has it stolen, but now did he ride into his swing?
Yeah, I mean, this is it's going to be a judgment call. Let's watch it. Does he get there early enough? And yeah, he's going to probably ride in from behind. If he gets the first play, they won't. But again, I told you, watch out for Luis Escobar, man. The guy is super intelligent. His IQ, his polo IQ is super high level. So he understands he's gonna bring you into plays. He's gonna make things happen for his team, and he's gonna get this one. Riding in from behind will be the call. I like the call. If they blow the first one, saying that Luis comes from left to right, then Augustine's good. But when Augustine comes from behind, Luis knows it. So sportsmanship-wise, he just shows that he's got control, gets a penalty 5B.
And the pickup here, he got a touch. It's cleared literally just before that went over the boards, over the line there. Santiago Moyano, very unlucky not to get the first goal here for Tanakhanda. But again, wasting no time. Trying to work this ball, full volley, half volley. He doesn't care. He's just going to take it and work it. He's up against Escobar now. Then it's left for Piers Bossum. And another whistle.
Well, if anything, it brings a smile to your face. How many times did he swing the mallet around? About 15 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He touched the ball 5 times right there. Loose ball play. And then there's a whistle there. So if something happened before, maybe we can play that back and just kind of take a look at it, because definitely nothing on the second side. Everybody's clean on that. Now, something might happen with Benja. And
you're absolutely right, Del. Sorry to interrupt. We had an incident there a bit further upfield, which we couldn't see on your screens. You can see it here. Dr. Tanweer Khan had a little bit of a mishap.
Good call.
Which is why they stopped the play.
Yeah, well done, Yan. Yep. Perfect. So make sure safety first. So make sure Mr. Khan is okay.
Oh, but you got it right there by suggesting that something must have happened.
No, I mean, it was all clean across what we're watching. So well done there, bringing that in. And, of course, safety first. And a lot of things happen outside the play. And it's a great time to touch on the professional umpires that are out there. Great job by them because not that you're watching so many plays on the field. Yeah, and you know what? I love umpiring. I love being between the boards. But I got to give a lot of respect to the umpires also. They're watching the safety value of it, and you could have something happen outside the play. It happens in a lot of sports. In soccer, it happens in football.
Yeah.
You know, and remember, there's only 2 guys on the field and 2 umpires on the field, so they got their heads on swivels. So a very good job here. We'll go with the fair play based on that, and it looks like everybody is safe and ready to go. 5:25 on the clock.
So let's see if this is the chukker in which Tanakhanda can pick up at least 1 goal. There is the man we were just speaking about. A nice, again, a good shot here, picked up by the number 4, Moyano, trying to put it between the uprights. Just slightly out and to the left. So still not, they haven't quite yet gelled, it feels like, Dale.
Yeah, no, but they're finding, Luis is finding Tanweer up in front, which is good because, you know, they're pulling a team. And then you're seeing the rotation as Santiago was actually the second man wearing the 4. So they're working well. They just haven't gotten any goals yet, but they're getting opportunities.
Yeah, and this is another big one coming up right here. The shot on goal, maybe this time. This time it goes out to the right-hand side. So they're peppering that goal, that's for sure.
100%. This could be like the 4th knock-in for the TuffRider team here in the second chukker. Definitely doing a good job pushing that offensive gear and getting opportunities.
Here we go. Knock-in just coming from Nico Yernekian. Looking for, they seem to be looking for him a lot here. Benji Obregon.
So it's such a replay here. You make the call. This ball's going to go 45 to the right.
Yeah.
Ben just staying clean there on ours. And then you have the rotation of the player coming from left to right. And that could be the instant. You might get a courtesy change here with 4:04 on the clock, but they're moving this ball to the which way? Yeah,
The East End.
yes.
But just talk to me that one again, Dale.
You love the beach, so
Yeah.
I figure you know the East.
I do. You know, and I haven't even been there once yet.
You haven't been yet?
Not yet, no.
Well, that's a surprise.
But just talk me through that one again, Dale. Let's have a look at it. I mean,
let's watch it. We'll watch it again. So basically what you do is you have Benja coming from, he's clean on the near side. And I don't know if we can bring it up again during our courtesy change, but he's clean on the near side. But then this is just a great play by Augustine to jump in there and follow his player. And so what he does is he catches the player coming from left to right on the back shot. That's what it looks like they called. We'll see what they decide on the field here as we are using our courtesy change. Good shot of Luis Escobar. Beautiful dark bay, black looking mare. Yeah, they're going to get 60 out of this. So it's a right-of-way violation. You know, it's all based on timing. And it's all about staying consistent on timing.
So,
but again, you got to give it up to Benja again, staying near side. So he promotes players to come to him. He stays on the near side. Even though he misses the shot, he sets his uncle up time to get in line.
I was going to say, that line, of course, even though he misses it, is still there.
If he misses it, he gives
that
him.
makes sense.
Yeah, so the teamwork and the opportunity. Remember, these guys live, eat, sleep polo, man. They're talking it all day long, and especially with a young player like him, his uncle. It's great they're playing together. You know, so we'll see if they can get a positive possession.
So penalty 4. Taken there by Agustin, and no mistake. His second goal from the line. He scored a penalty 2 in the opening chukker, and now 1 from the.
I might trigger this one. We'll see what happens. That was pretty close. Well hit. I mean, Augustine drove it perfectly. It was called in, and then it looked like the Tanakhanda team, they decided to maybe check it. And it looked in from here. But remember, we do have the triggers in place. And remember, Mr. Escobar, he's a very intelligent player. So he knows his options.
Yep.
He's going to go with this one now. But I think it's a good call. Looked like he was just inside.
And here we see Mr. Timmy Sharma, who's another very dangerous player in front of goal, trying to keep that ball within the boundaries of the field. Yeah, a little bit unlucky there as Benji tried to do something with it. Slightly overcooked on that play. So here we go. Luis Escobar taps it into play. Plays up and up to the front door. Again, that rotation seems to be working very well. We've seen Santiago Moyano a lot more up front. Here he comes again. Will try and work this one himself. Tops it ever so slightly. Luis Escobar right behind him. Up with Obregon. And TuffRider steal it back. But only for a brief moment of time. Luis. Little under the neck shot into that danger zone. The backhand, oh, unlucky, unlucky. That would have been a cracking goal had he been able to make the contact. Ball is still in play. TuffRider take it out to the boards. In comes Yernekian. We'll leave that one for Agustin Obregon. Now he'll be looking, where is my nephew?
Yeah, Yernekian, he does a lot of work.
Yeah.
He does a great job, too, working for Augustine to give him the opportunity to control the team from the backside.
And there he was, as I suggested, nearly getting away with it. But Escobar got there just a little bit quicker. Has the time to allow his attacking players to regroup. There is the pass. It's over the halfway line, and this could be a nice little pickup here by Dr. Tanwir Khan. He gets the support once again from Moyano. And Khan. Now, was he? Well, clearly not. I thought he might have just cut across the right of way there of Nico Yernekian.
Yeah, I love the transition here. They're going to get one here, and this is what I wanted to say. I love that Luis is sending Santiago forward. I mean, he's wearing the 4, but this guy, he's long and lean. He's got a lot of length with his arms, legs, and this is a golazo right there. I mean, that's not an easy goal as he flips it from the near side. Yeah, but then to get there.
Yeah.
But he's definitely causing a commotion in the middle of the field. So well done on the switch here by the black jerseys. They're doing a good job changing it up, and now they got a goal out of it. So well done because they've been shooting.
Yeah, but we've had another whistle within the last 30 seconds. Let's have a look what happened after they got back to the halfway line. Ball was thrown into play.
Yeah, bad luck. I know they're going to look back, but riding over the top of the ball. Actually, no play being made there. It's going to end the chucker if we're on the 26. I know Augustine wants to argue this one. The drone never lies.
No.
And he just got over the top of it. Remember, there's no right away on the near side, so you got to give a play. He's got the offside play there. He can't ride him from behind. So we'll get everybody on some fresh horses, and we'll be back for our third checker play.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you with us here. CTV Sports, the limited edition 8 Gold 2025, our first match of this limited edition 8 Gold. Dale, just give us another quick rundown of who's out there in the blue and the white.
Yeah, I think with Tanwir Khan playing number 1, and he's done a good job going to goal, shooting at goal. And Pierce Bossum, he's done a good job in the middle of the field. We've seen a rotation here as Luis Escobar playing number 3, but they have Santiago Moreno playing the back, but he's been going forward, and that worked. Now they shot a goal over and over and over in the second chukar, so 3-1 here. The TuffRider team, they need to adjust a little bit because the offensive attack is definitely coming, and they got to be careful because they just missed some goals. Otherwise, very, very close match here in this 2025 limited edition 8 Goal.
And here we go back to the action then. Near side backhand shot coming from the man you just mentioned there, Santiago Moyano. Let's see
on the turn.
Yeah.
It's going to be Augustine. And this is what Santiago's done a good job, but that's too much.
That's just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. He's going to come in.
Cheeky.
Yeah, and Augustine, very keen. We talked about Luis. I got to give as much love to him because they're both great captains. They understand the game at a high level. They know how to work you. They're going to get you in spots. But on the other side, also, Santiago's been doing a lot of work. I mean, and when you start doing a lot of work and you're scoring goals and you're playing defense, sometimes you get a little overzealous. So he's going to get caught on a right-of-way violation there. TuffRider, we know him. Timmy, I love your team, Sharma. He does a great job. Benjamin Obregon playing number 2 in the red helmet. And Nico Urakian playing the number 3. And Augustine Obregon. Actually, they switched that around. Obregon playing the 3, and Urakian playing the number 4.
And here we go with Senor Luis Escobar. Benji tried to pick that one up. And it's going to be left for, and he just, once again, ever so slightly, he can't quite get his head around it, but I think, again, a good call here by the mounted officials. Wouldn't mind having another closer look at this. Here it all started when Benji tried to send it back. There.
Well, I think he wants that one. And does it actually change? Does Benja actually, I don't know if we play that black, does Benja actually get a little angle on that ball? Well, yeah, I know that, but does Benja actually change the right of way?
I think he got a slight piece of it, a slight.
I remember the quick line change.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but remember, the umpire's got to see it change.
Yeah.
So maybe he didn't see, but it almost looked like he does on the drone footage, but whatever. They came in, they gave Urakian an opportunity to get that right away. But then he got caught on the turn. Great call on the turn. The turn is definitely a turn. He might have been complaining about the early one. So, quick line change. What I always say, it's the hardest play in the game.
And no mistake, penalty 3 for Piers Bossum.
Yeah, now they're getting an opportunity here, and both teams have been, very clean. Actually, TuffRiders had the opportunities at the 2 and the 4, but this is the first one that TuffRiders given up. So they're going to capitalize on the open goal.
Well, they're coming back. And as you said, slowly but surely, that offense seems to be working. And away we go. They've won the next throw in. Here we go then with Santiago Moyano. Will he go for the cut shot? I think he might have just wanted to have a go. I'll crack at it at least. Hard ride-off coming in from Piers Bossum. And all of a sudden, the boys in blue with a little backhand, and that's how you get it done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well done, Pierce. That's what we're waiting for. He's been working so hard in the middle of the game, and now he gets an opportunity. That's just a great ride-off, clean, shoulder to shoulder, and this is a fantastic finish.
Yeah.
I love it. That's an indoor play.
Yeah. Yes.
You hit it around the goal, hit
Exactly.
it off there, and then finish on the tail shot all day long.
So, a set of threes on the board. And, of course, all good things come in three. We are in the third chaka, and all of a sudden, Tanakhanda seem to be coming very much alive. Seems that TuffRider seem a little bit shocked or stunned here by the way they've turned things up. Winning the next throw-in. Now the two number threes collide. Obregon sent back down the field here by Escobar. This time, nobody home for the Blues as Nico Yonekian probably thought to himself, right, I've had enough of this. Trying to work that wall a bit further towards the east end of the field, but not yet in a position to take a shot on goal. Obregon will leave it for Yonekian, and he will play it into that red zone or danger zone. Daniels, and he can keep that ball in play. Well done indeed. I thought that might have changed things around a little bit. Had that gone over his own back line, coming off the player. But well done for keeping it within the boundaries. Little touch there by Dr. Tanaway Khan.
They're going to probably call this a fair play. They have been running and gunning here again, Aco Polo, and this has been fun to watch. Back and forth, come together right there, and I think you might just get a courtesy change out of this in neutral territory because what are you going to do? I mean, let's give them a break. I mean, yeah, that's just great polo by both teams, and the Tanakhanda team. Now we're in the second chucker. They're missing goals, but they're starting to score, and we said watch out. They're on their way. They're gonna come back. So now you're gonna see the adjustments here with TuffRider, how they adjust. Pierce and Tanweer have done great job in the front, and this switcheroo here, Luis is using Santiago, Pierce, and Tanweer. Perfect timing. I mean, he's using them all well. They're getting there in position, so we're going to see rotation and the changes here, and then I'm sure Augustine will work that out at halftime.
Yes, and I'm sure there will be plenty, as you say, to talk about in that halftime break coming up in a little over 3.5 minutes. Because TuffRider came out and started so strong. Remember that first chukker, 2 goals to 0 in favor of TuffRider, just a goal apiece in the second. But here now in chukker number 3.
So they went with a penalty, I guess, there. I mean, I'm going to do the fair play. Maybe they called it earlier on the fair play because it looked like Luis had control, but it's going to go back to TuffRider. Everybody on fresh legs.
Yep, and that's going to be left behind for Obregon. Going to have to work it again. Quick turnaround. Well, he seems to have all of a sudden, like someone flicked a switch there on Piers Bossum. Very, very active. Remember, the only man to have scored here in this third chukker. And shutting down anything that could remotely resemble an attack by TuffRider is shut down. Oh, a little bit of a mistake here. Obregon opens his shoulders, takes a shot.
Oh, wow. Augustine would love to have that one back. He had to shoot between some horses, so it wasn't an easy shot, but just off the post. It'll be Luis.
Escobar to get things moving once again. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Once again, looking for Santiago Moyano, who's been doing a lot of hard work. Little touch there by Nico Yonekian. Again, Obregon will pick it up and send it across to Nico. Nico will be keeping his eye on Benji, who's again getting himself in situ. And the man who scored twice, here he is, Piers Bossum.
Yeah, I like the passing by both teams here, and we're seeing a lot of adjustments as now we've gone to a defensive battle, which makes sense because you're going to see that once one team starts to get firing on all cylinders, the opposing team usually adjusts very well. Should be a great second half.
Should indeed, but it ain't over just yet here in this first half because Luis Escobar has probably got something up his sleeve, and that's a very nice pass up into the danger zone, looking for Dr. Tanwir Khan, beaten by Benji Obregon, and this is, it has to be said, what makes this young 14-year-old about to turn 15 such a unique player is that he just has a sense for where he needs to be it in offense or in attack. A run to goal now here. I was going to say for...
Timmy on the move.
Yeah.
Good pick up there by Timmy. Sharma taking it forward. He had to deal with Escobar. Played it perfectly. Santi. Whistle.
Yeah, I think Benji was already on that line. And correct me if I'm wrong, Dale, but I think Benji's wearing the 1 and Timmy the 2, I've just noticed.
Yeah, Timmy's got the 2 on. Benji's got the 1. Yeah, on our sheets, you're 100% on that. And
yeah, right there.
Do the horses run faster because he's so light, or is he just on some really fast horses? I want to know because this is kid. He makes a turn. He made that save that play,
yeah.
And then he just got like 7-8 yards on everybody on horsepower. And the Obregon, listen, I understand they're very well mounted. They're all mounted. They got a lot of horses. He gets a lot out of his horses for a young fellow, and but it's a lot of fun to watch.
Yep, and he's a clever player. He's just an all-round very, very clever player. Here we go then. The last minute has just begun, and this, of course, would be quite an achievement if Piers Bossum could not only pick up his 3rd goal, but if the team Tanakhanda could actually go into the lead into the half-time break. Ball's on the doorstep here of TuffRider. Obregon will pick it up and we'll just hammer that one away. Benji might just get another run here. Oh, unlucky.
Oh, bad luck.
I think had he picked that one up, he would have been away. Back, all hands on deck to defense here. Obregon just working the clock.
Beautiful black mare right here.
Yeah.
Obregon drying. This mare is shut down in front of goal before he released that ball to Benja. And here he goes. He's going to try to run one here to end the chucker. Ooh. He's going to get a foul out of it. Might get a little uneven right off here. That's going to end the chucker, though, so we'll send him off. And, wow, would we love to have the 10s mic'd up right now, Jan, wouldn't we? Because there's going to be a lot of conversation going on. We got a great one for you. Take a little break. We'll be back for the second half of the 2025 Limited Edition 8 Goal.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Gave me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and you know, huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Well, welcome back, and it is now safe to say a very good afternoon. Great to have you with us. Limited Edition 8 Goal 2025. This is the opening match. My name is Jan-Erik Frank, and next to me, as always,
Dale Schwetz. It's nice to be here with Jan. And what a first half. We had a little time. We do thank you for your patience as we were just changing a few ponies out for the umpires, which this is a good time to really reflect on that. The horses they are used for the umpires. Each team brings horses, and sometimes they need to change horses up, as we do with the horses for polo for safety reasons. So we had to take a little time there, and we will always take as much time as possible here on CTV Sports. We hope you appreciate that for the four-legged athlete, and we needed to make sure that the umpires were organized for that, so they needed a little more time. The teams asked for that, procedural-wise.
Yeah.
And, of course, we're going to give the teams, we have our polo managers out there and our field side correspondents always keeping everything organized. So they just need to get a few more horses to make sure, because this game has been, we always talk about it. 6 has been like 10 to 12. Now the 8's turning into 16 to 18.
Yes.
And, the 12 will turn into 20. So it's fun to watch. And two very, very well-organized teams. Biggest breakdown, Jan, if we break it down, we have the Tanakhanda team. They came in with Tanwir Khan playing number 1, Pierce Boston playing number 2, Luis Escobar on the 3, and Santiago Miano playing the number 4. Early on, TuffRider with Benjamin Obregon playing 1, Timmy Sharma playing 2, Augustine Obregon playing the 3, and Nico Yarnecki and playing number 4. Good start by the TuffRider team, 2-0. But then we saw the building going on. We saw a lot of shots on goal in the second chukker. And it was the Tanakhanda team who was actually shooting. There were 4 or 5 knock-ins.
Yeah.
And they left the chukker even with 1 penalty 4 by Obregon. Augustine's been amazing from the penalty line today. He's got a 2 and a 4. And then we had 1 goal by Santiago. So at least it got the energy going, and then, boy, they just came alive in the third.
They did.
3 unanswered goals, 2 by Pierce, 1 from the penalty line, 1 from the field. They had the 2 unanswered goals, and then that was the equalizer. So here we go, 3-3. Anybody's match.
Absolutely, and as we're still waiting for, as you just rightly pointed out, the umpire ponies, which should be with us in just a few moments. Remember, today the action continues here this afternoon. At 3 o'clock, the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open got off to a very good start earlier in the week. We've got Tonkawa taking on Casablanca. That'll be coming on your screens this afternoon. And then tomorrow, Dale, big day tomorrow, Sunday, March 16th. The much anticipated, and I personally am looking very much forward to seeing the Halo Polo Trophy 6-goal final. Valera taking on Smithfield. And then, of course, also, which got off to a very good start, our new 6-goal, the Madeleine Bourdieu Memorial. We started that yesterday. Bushwood Pink taking on Casablanca. And then, of course, on Sunday, tomorrow afternoon, very much looking forward to the Sterling Cup final, which will be taking place. Very much looking forward to that. So plenty of polo coming for you this weekend.
Fantastic polo from 6 to 26.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna just keep saying it because it's the lower goal polo this year is just been breathtaking. It's been great. There's so much horsepower across the board. The four-legged athlete has become such big deal. We talk a lot about the breeding operations all across the board. Congratulations to everybody. And we hope we're not leaving anybody out when we talk about their breeding operations. But the horses, and I mean, look at this horse right here, Timmy's sitting on. Just the confirmation.
Yeah.
Next to Luis Escobar again, breeder himself. Two top players just having a conversation here. Look at these, just the build, the conformation. We talk about conformation on horses. It means everything because the way they're built. When you look at a Formula One race car,
exactly,
right? Is
good
that
analogy.
a good analogy? I mean,
very good.
They're built a certain way. Okay, that's what the breeding operations have done, and there's just so many fantastic breeding operations, and we're seeing players mounted from the 6 goal, and that's just going to make the game go out. The light at the end of the tunnel for polo is so bright right now with all the young players, and the PTF doing a fantastic job with it. I mean, you and I were even like, what? Every
time.
Every class in the PTF has gone to another level.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of the PTF, we've got, of course, a big day coming up on the 21st. That, of course, the Sunset Polo, Nick Roldan Sunset Polo Party, also known as the White Party. The 7th... Okay, I'm going to have to interrupt myself there. Well, instead of what we were going to tell you, instead of a spot hit for the delay of game, that was the whistle right at the end of the third chukker. They're going to continue with a throw-in.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I didn't think it was a delay game. We got to talk about it. I didn't interrupt you, Jan. I just wanted to get this the feedback. Great job by the mountain officials.
Absolutely. So here we go then, chukker number 4 underway. But let me just finish what I was telling you, which of course is the 7th edition of the Nick Roldan Sunset Polo Party, hosted by Grand Champions and of course Grant Gansey, coming up on Friday the 21st. That is next Friday. Remember, all proceeds go to the Kids Cancer Fund and to the PTF. There was the connection to the PTF. If you haven't already got your tickets, we're very fortunate to have Nick Roldan walk into the studio this morning. Go to sunsetpolo.com. Tickets are going fast.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun seeing Nick in here.
Always.
You know, and it was special for him to come in.
Yeah.
Talk to us about it and give us just, you really feel because of his passion for the charities, and that's a big part. So quick foul here while Jan was talking about that, and just riding over the top of the ball. Open goal penalty 3. It's going to be Pierce. Well done.
Well, you couldn't hit them any straighter if you tried. So that is 3rd goal of this match, and that puts Tanakhanda back in the lead. Back in the lead for the first time, Dale.
Watch out. I told you, watch out.
You did.
I did. I'm not lying to you. Be careful. I know Escobar. He's a great captain. I got to play with him. Amazing teammate. His kids are just carrying the name to the next step. Father, everybody, the family in general, man, they love the game of polo.
Here we go then. Bit of a cluster of players just adjacent to that halfway line. Now the ball gets shot away, and once again, the man who just took that penalty 3 on the move, Bossum, gets a hard ride off there by Obregon, and he's done enough to steal the ball back off him, off that 2-goaler. Now then, Obregon, will he be looking for his nephew, Benji, the young man here in the red helmet? But the way they were pressing, especially towards the end of that first half, which is when Tanakhanda really came alive, have disrupted, I should say, the flow and the game plan of TuffRider immensely. They are now, for the first time, as I just said, trailing by a goal. And up until that halfway line, or that halfway mark, it was very, very, still very open. A little pass here across the field for young Benji Obregon. Gets a hook from, and again, a clever hook just in the nick of time there by Luis Escobar. And Well, I was going to say, let's see.
He's not going to give him much room, even though he's 80 pounds and 14 years old.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
He knows how good he is. Remember, like I said, his kids have just been amazing. They've done a fantastic job. And Yvette, his wife, she is one of the biggest polo moms out there cheering on her group.
Little unlucky on that last play here, Dale. Agustin Obregon there just got caught off ever so slightly offside right away in infraction, or in was the foul. And very well played again by Tanakhanda, and it'll be taken from the halfway line of penalty. 5B, Luis Escobar.
They all come together there in loose ball play. And here we go.
Nico Yernekin. He's going to have to do this on him by himself. Checks, slams on the brakes there. Goes for the direct shot here. Wanted to place that one into the danger zone. But a quick turnaround and a pick up here now by Luis Escobar. Escobar again with a nice ball. Obregon coming back, playing the secretary, as they call him around these parts. The Secretary of Defense. Obregon lets Dr. Tanwir Khan just pass him by. And there's your whistle.
They come around the corner here. Now it's going to control plays. We're going to see the big gun do this. It's going to be Augustine. Takes from left to right. Slows it down, and then he's just waiting. And that's what we see a lot with Luis and these higher goal players, and we see a lot with the 10-goalers. We saw it the other day with Tonkawa. I mean, the way Nero and Pablo MacDonough, they have this calmness about them. Every goal they get better, and they let players come to them to see what happens. Right here, he just kind of pushes the ball forward, takes a breath, gets position here. And now like this, he's going to pass the stick, though. And that's Augustine's going to go forward. So we're seeing a little different change here for TuffRider in the second half.
Oh, that came off someone's, well, it might have come off his helmet, but luckily they wear helmets. Nice open backhand. Played by Santiago Moyano. But back to Nico Yernekian. And needs to allow him to make the play. The switcheroo once again now to Obregon. Obregon will drill that one up to the front. Nice little rotation play. Can he push him out? And he's trying to get a piece of it. Good defensive play. Ball is still in play, or within the parameters of the field. I saw that one going in. Well, they clearly had enough time to address all the issues they wanted to address in that after that first half, in that slightly longer halftime break. And as you said, Dale, a little switcheroo there in who was going to take that last penalty, and away on the move here on the break with the number 4 on his shirt, Santiago Moyano. Nico coming back. Now it's all on him. In comes the challenge from Escobar. Knows when to make space to allow that player to make the play. Here it comes, a little chip shot. And look how quick again on the move. And he gets a piece of it. Well done, Benjamin. Another piece of it. Will he go for the finish? He's going to give it a try. And gets rewarded. I mean, I'm speechless. Speechless.
You can't take a break and laugh a little bit?
I don't know about laugh. It makes me smile.
I know. It's smile, laugh. I'm not laughing at that you're going against the team. I enjoy what the kid does, man. All right? All right. What are you going to do, man? Got to give love where love is given. All right? Got to give her.
Absolutely.
You got to give it up, man.
Absolutely. Brilliant.
Well done. Golazo.
Brilliant play.
Golazo.
So
and then not an easy one.
Not an easy one. And it clearly, I think we were touching on, what would they have been talking about. And
pressure too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the scores. I mean, this is the give or take game here. Every shot counts. When you're winning, you're up by a number of goals. It's a lot easier. You know, we talk about that 3-goal spread.
Yeah.
You talk about scoring 13 goals. We talk about all this, but you know, this is nip and tuck. These are two fabulous polo teams, mounted very well, going at it, and every goal is huge right now, and that is a huge confidence builder.
Incredible.
For Benja.
Yeah. Well, let's see if that's put the spanner in the works, as we say, into the team of Tanakhanda, because, well, this TuffRider clearly have changed their strategy somewhat. And let's see how Luis Escobar is going to respond to the way TuffRider have coming out here at in that Chaka number 4. Remember?
I like it. Everybody on fresh legs. Here we go.
Ball's back in play. And it's going to be picked up this time by the number 4, Moyano. He's got Obregon with him. Moyano gets a piece on the near side, but Benji, there he is once again. And I know I'm repeating myself, but the fact that he knows where to be it offense or defense, and he does not mind playing both. And I think he plays them equally as well. It's very much involved, has an incredible talent of reading the game. And that can make all the difference. And he's only 14. So and normally, you know, the experience comes, of course, with time. So well done, Benji. Pushing Tanakhanda back into their own half. A little mistake here. Obregon will capitalize. Will go for the direct shot. And just wide. Thought he might. I think that was a Remington. I think.
Yeah. They're keeping the pressure up. So I like it. Both teams going for it. Both teams coming out of the. Look at this horse. Again, Escobar coming out of a super looking strong chestnut. This is gonna be a big day for Benja, facing up on him all day. He's gonna leave here even better because it's such a tough job covering Luis and trying to understand what he does. But they're giving him the opportunity to do it. But this is gonna go back and forth here as they're tied up 4-4.
And a little over a minute remaining in Chaka number 4. Remember, 2 more Chakas will be played thereafter. And appeal there from the number 2 from Piers Bossum. Umpire says play on, just get on with it. Out to the board side from Obregon to Yernekian. A little bit of a miss hit. New line automatically created. It's going to be picked up by Piers. Still Bossum. But there you see, there he is again now defending. He's sticking very hard, and now he doesn't mind getting a knock. He doesn't mind giving a knock either. The shot, here it comes. Yeah, too much pressure, and the pressure coming from Benjamin Obregon to force that shot to go wide.
Oh, and this is what I like here. This is now a little energy now. These are the big guns going at it. You know what? And that's polo right there. That's all it's about. We're going to get ready for this. It's going to be fun. This 5 and 6 are going to be good because those 2 guys right there are polo players, top gun players, top captains, and they didn't like something going on. So we're going to come out. We're going to see a hell of a game right now, boy. Get ready. This is going to be a fun finish, Yan. Both teams playing well. You're going to stay with us. We'll be back.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Well, Dale, the stage is set. I'm very much looking forward to the remaining 2 chukkers of this limited edition 8-goal, the opening match 2025. 4 goals apiece after another cracking goal by Benji Obregon. And as you were saying right at the end there, some pretty stern words being exchanged. So let's see how these 2 chukkers...
Well, I want to first apologize to Georgette Escobar, because I called her Yvette. I apologize, Georgette, as... what a game, because Lucas and Nico, her sons, have been amazing. Her husband's out there. She is one of the best. Let me tell you something. If you're at the field watching the game, you will hear Georgette. Okay?
Right.
Because she's always there. So big love to you, darling. Good luck today. And, you know what? This is pro to pro. That's just pro to pro. And I love the way the umpires handled it. Let them work it out. A lot of energy out there. It's very close game, and polo is a adrenaline pumping game.
Yeah,
man. People don't realize it.
Yeah,
man.
and a contact sport.
You got to get out and try it. So go to the polo school, get a lesson. We're going to get a call right here, though, right at the beginning of the 5th. And let's go put Louis back on the line here. Luis was always a very strong penalty shooter. So here comes Luis Escobar from the penalty 4, 60-yarder. That looked good. Ooh, just off the side.
Just ever so slightly off to the side. Well, looks like we're going to have an intense game. The last 2 chukkers. Let's see what these 2 boys, Obregon, Unekian, Obregon and Sharma, have up their sleeve. But you can see that Tanakhanda standing or positioning themselves very deep now, want to press early. There's the backhand shot. Quick turnaround. Won't be that easy to get past Senor Obregon. Agustin. A little help there from his nephew, Benji. Needs to stay on his stick side primarily. The pass, here I was going to say here it comes, but he had a man on. In came Santiago Moyano. Obregon just keeping his calm and his wits about him. Just trying to work it. Runs into Escobar, and he knows it. He needs to allow him to make that play. There is the pass back to Nico on his stick side. It's worked well. They are now in the half of Tanakhanda. And a breakaway for Nico if he could just get round the outside of Santiago Moyano. Wasn't to be. Luis Escobar. Look at him open up that pony. Obregon going with him. He will be focusing very much on the man. Yeah, well played. But he needs to make way because that line, as you said, we had that earlier, still very much active. Here they come in front of goal. And Escobar gets the putter out and gets the finish.
And, well, here we go. These are the 2 big guns going at it. This is where it starts here, Yan. If you play it back far enough, you're going to see Luis actually make second effort play on Augustine to get his team free. And Augustine, I thought, had control, was going to turn it around and have a 4-on-3. But, chances are chances. Luis gets his people coming in behind, and then he ends up scoring the goal. So, great match here, back and forth by both teams.
Indeed. So they take the lead again, 5-4, still plenty of time. And let's see if we can have a repeat of what we saw a little bit earlier on. Benji Obregon has to leave that one for Timmy Sharma.
Bad luck.
Oh, that's just going to go out of bounds. Yeah, that is a bit of bad luck.
Yeah, it's coming off the horse right there, going to goal. Lined out well, though. The TuffRider team, playing their style. I think good adjustments here by the Tanakhanda team. They've done a good job by adjusting to the TuffRider team. So let's see how TuffRider adjusts to the rest of the game here. offensive attacks are going to be big.
A little breakthrough coming here from Santiago Moyano. And he will make it look so easy. Works that ball all the way through and picks up his second goal of the match.
Yeah, and this is what Luis probably wanted at halftime. Probably wanted more out of his attacking team. Tanweer's done a good job in the front, rotating around, kind of being up there for the balls. There's not been a lot of big passes to either team. They've been short passes, breakaway runs, and the middle of the team, the middle of the field right now for the dark jerseys is winning.
Yeah.
So we will see adjustments by TuffRider for sure.
Well, tables have been turned. If I look back at my score sheet here, Dale, at the end of Chukka number 2, it was 3-1, so a 2-goal advantage for TuffRider. At the moment, is completely reversed. It is now 6-4 to Tanakhanda. And let's see if they can make it 3, or if, like they did in that fourth Chukka, after Pierce Bossum picked up a penalty 3, and then Benji Obregon picking up a cracking goal, got the equalizer. And let's see if TuffRider can do the same here now.
Yeah, it'll go back and forth. I enjoyed seeing that. I wish we had them mic'd up.
Yeah.
When they came together, because these two guys are really focused guys. I mean, when it comes to Augustine Obregon and Luis Escobar, remember, Augustine's on 5 now, and he's on his way. Still going. You got Luis, was 8, now down to 4. But they're just great strategists and are very good captains. They use their team at a high level. They don't try to control the game by themselves. They do their job to be the captain and get their fouls and try to make penalties. And at the moment, that's where maybe Augustine has one over on Luis. But Luis definitely has his team working well around him. So you will see the adjustments. Augustine will get adjustments out of his team. And with 3:38 left here in the 5th, let's see what happens.
Anything still open? Everything's still open. And again, I was going to say, have they won the next throw? It looks like they have. Escobar sends another deep ball down into the half of TuffRider, looking for his number 4. There he was, Santiago Moyano. They're keeping the pressure on. Nico needs to clear it. Dangerously close in front of that own goal mouth. Everybody wanting a piece of it. Escobar, well.
Now, he is solid on 3 goals, man. He is. He's another one.
Yeah.
God, we have a lot of good 3-goalers.
Yeah.
If you took all the 2-goalers and 3-goalers we have playing here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, he lines them up here. He's getting blocked, and they ride in from behind. You got 2 fouls there.
Yeah.
They're going to bring it to center for sure. And that's just composure. And that's when you go to 5 goals. So well done. Well done, Nico. That's what you want when you're a 3-goal player and you're trying to get that next level. I understand that 2 and 3 goal levels can be tough. Look at all the great 2-goalers that we see playing Yan. We've been hitting on them.
Oh, Santos.
Yeah, we got
Justin.
Justin, you got Artemio.
Exactly, yeah.
There's just a lot of them, and the 3-goalers are the same, and they should play better than their handicap. So
yeah.
You don't knock them down. You don't try to put them up. You keep them, you let them earn their way. But that's what they're trying to do, and when they do, the teams do well.
Yes, indeed. Here we go then. Shot on goal coming from Obregon. Has a deflection. Little unlucky. He would have liked to have picked that one up. So back
to the offensive attack,
absolutely.
though, by TuffRider. That's what they wanted.
Yeah.
We're getting knock-ins, though. It'll be Louis.
Escobar, another big ball. Looking for Santi Moyano. Piers Bossum in there as well. Oh, running in there. Well, the umpires won't like that. Rubbing in and coming in from behind there, knocking the rear end of the pony.
Yeah, you got to put Pierce and Santiago in on those 2-goalers, too. You can put together some really good teams just for 2-goalers. They all come together there.
Yeah.
They'll have to work this one out on the contact. This is a trigger if they needed it. Ball coming up and down the field, so Augustine will get the right of way. And I know Santi wants to argue that one based on the player being there, maybe being, getting the contact. But hey, energy is energy.
Yeah.
When you leave the fourth chucker, and the two top guns on the team are discussing the game, then get ready. Okay, yeah. So let's just go. Let's get it all moving on. I'm glad they didn't call anything there. This is a opportunity. Oh, they're going to go the other way with it? Wow. So.
Penalty 4.
Man. So they go the other way with it on the contact. I might have to disagree with that. But you got two players coming the other right away there, But they'll go with that.
So 7 goals to 4, and for the first time we have that 3-goal advantage.
This is a big one. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't agree with the call just based on Augustine having the right away there. I like the contact, but, again, this is a physical game, and we got two tough teams playing. So, but they call the calls on the field. That's the way it goes. And they see it one way, so they'll go with that. Safety of the four-legged athlete is big in the game of polo.
Now then, TuffRider. Have it all to do. Left behind. Nico Yanekian gives it back to Obregon. Quick switcheroo. Obregon is definitely within range. Needs to make this one count. He took the head off there of Dr. Tanweer Khan, and he does make it count. So well done for Agustin Obregon.
Way to stay focused. Very, very strong goal.
Yeah. So still 2 goals in it, though, Dale, and only a matter of seconds remaining here in chukker number 5. It'll all come down to how well TuffRider attack in the 6th and how well Tanakhanda defend in that 6th. And again, yeah, there he is. Yeah, he just, he's the Messi of tomorrow. I mean, or today already. Little under the neck there from Luis Escobar. Takes his time, in he comes, Piers Bossum, long ball. Now, can he find Moyano? No, he's going to leave this one for Dr. Tanweer Khan, and that would, very nice play, very nice attack, and I would have liked to have seen Tanweer Khan pick up the finish there.
Yeah, nice attempt there. They'll finish by giving a knock-in, so we'll start the 6th and final chukker with a possession for TuffRider. They're going to need that possession, so you don't want to miss this 6th and final chukker. We'll be right back.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, it's like a big family. We're all, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Welcome back, everybody. Limited edition 8-goal, 6-chucker action. We have got a heated game going on here. In that last chucker, Dale, Tanakhanda picking up 3 goals, just the one from TuffRider, so they are still down by 2. It's all now going to come down to this, the 6th and final chucker. After what a great turnaround here by Tanakhanda. And this, I think, Dale, is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, definitely he's going to go back this. It's going to come down the end. Very well-mounted teams. Should be a fantastic 6-chucker. 2 goals is not enough. And the Tanakhanda team, they know that, Jan, so they're going to keep pressing here. But they've done a great job adjusting. Let's see what TuffRider can do.
Well, this man, a lot of pressure will be on him. Agustin Obregon.
You remember this horse, right? So be careful.
Yeah.
This is one of his runners. Gets a lot done on her when he gets loose.
Well, in comes the first challenger there. Man with the number 4 in the shirt, Santiago Moyano. Right under the watchful eye there of one of our 2 mounted officials. Let's have another close look at what happened here.
Yeah. Come together, then you get the reach. Ball's on the left side of the white player reaching across. Neutral is neutral, but when it's in front on the left, you'll get the call. So good call there by my official. 5A, it's going to be Augustine, and we're going to see a lot of this in this 6-chucker because he gets a lot done on his final horses.
Yeah. Leaves that one now for Nico Yonekian. And once again, leaves that for Obregon, going for the long ball. Had a little bit of a spin on it. Went out to the right-hand side. Powerfully hit, though.
Yeah. I thought he might take that one in because he's got Nico helping him. But he when he feels it, he feels it. So you got to go with it. Just off to the right side. Now Luis will take over.
Escobar over the halfway line, I'm sure. Yep. And let's see if, I was going to say, Tanwe Khan, he's also been doing a very good job taking a defender with him. But back to Nico Yonekian. The passes now need to be absolutely spot on. You don't want to give the ball away. Nice little challenge coming in from Piers Bossum. But back to Nico Yonekian for TuffRider. Once again, a little bit closer. Now the shot to goal. Oh, well played. Keeping the ball in play. Well done by Timmy Sharma. Nico again, probably crossing the right of way from 2 players there.
Yeah. Problem with that 9 times out of 10. It's a great save by Timmy here. This is that play I like to try to set up where you hit a straight back.
Yeah.
Because when you do hit angle from the end line, 9 times out of 10, the defending team will win that play.
Yeah.
In this case, they're going to win the play and get a foul. So they're going to bring the ball to center. So they're going to gain 100 yards out of it. Great save by Timmy.
Very good.
And it's got to be a setup play on your team. Most of the teams I played on, if you did what was going over the end line, hit it straight back. Because if we're not there, then, we can fight for it. But when you hit angle, and he hit a well-hit ball, but we'll go to center here. Luis is always good from wherever, so you never know. And look at this. Great drive here by Escobar.
Yeah, another rocket shot. Literally.
That ball's going to carry.
Yep. Oof.
They want a foul out of it.
A lot of sticks up in the air.
A lot of sticks in the air here. And well done, Luis. I mean, this is 149. I mean, where did it land? Yeah, help me out. I mean, it looks like it's right a yard out in front of goal when it finally stopped.
Yeah.
Is it 2 yards?
Oof.
And what do they want, though? There's no goal. There's 100% no goal. Well, no, they could trigger this.
Well, they're talking to the goal judge.
Well, we can look at it again. We might get a different angle here. We'll take a look at this angle. I got you. Okay, I'm going to go check it out.
Okay, well, we will have a closer look, Dale. We're going to we'll have another closer look at this, because this really is a question of millimeters to see whether or not that ball did actually cross the line or not. So a good a time as any to trigger that last play. Still the 2 goals in it, and this of course is yeah, at this level or at this point of the match, very, very important. So do just bear with us, but this is where our friend the technology is so valuable and helpful in determining exactly what happened there. And you can see that not only the players, but also the officials, the umpires, and everybody here at CTV Sports, we take those sort of situations extremely seriously, just to make sure that we get it absolutely spot on. Able to look at that last play, where that ball did or did not. That remains to be seen. Go over the back line. You can look at it full speed, half speed, medium speed, and then of course look at it frame by frame. Remember, the ball in its entirety needs to cross or come over that that back line. So we will have an update for you in just a few moments. Once again, a chance for me to kindly remind you that if you'd like to join us for the 7th edition of Nick Roldan's Sunset Polo Party, also known as the White Party, then make sure you go to Sunset Polo as quickly as possible. Those tickets have been flying off the shelves, as Nick was in here this morning telling us how well it's going. All proceeds, of course, going to the Kid Cancer Foundation and to the Polo Training Foundation. And that's always good and great to hear, and a big compliment to Nick and of course Grant Granzi from Grand Champions Polo Club hosting this for this very good cause, the 7th edition. Dale, I believe, is back in the chair next to me. Dale, what do you know?
Yeah, tight one, man. Right down the end. Remember, the ruling is the ball must be 100% over the line, and it must be 100% out. And right there, you can see on the swing that the ball, and just from the actual grass, everything hit, everything, that there's nothing going over the line.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. So
okay.
You're going to go ahead and say no goal on the play. But a good one to check.
Yeah.
100% on that. And a great save there by Obregon. Take that one on the end line. And so they'll go ahead and give the fair play.
And that was quickly taken and intercepted also very quickly by Obregon. Just struggling to control the ball. Obregon, well played. Leaves it for Nico Yernekian. Keep an eye on that clock. 4.5 minutes coming up. So still plenty of time, but we've had no more than 2 goals max per chucker from either team. And this is how you get it done when your name is Agustin Obregon. So he reduces that deficit to just 1 goal now. 7 goals to 6, 6 goals to 7.
Gonna be a battle.
It is.
Gonna be a good one down here all the way to the end as they fight it out. And great goal here. So you're going to get a couple of courtesy changes out of this, because definitely the trigger, Augustine went and changed horses. So you're going to see some changes here. And this is where it really comes into play, because now you still have the courtesy change in place, which they're using now, but they had the opportunity during that trigger to maybe get on one. Look what Augustine did. Jumped on the gray, got fresh legs, scores a goal. Horses are everything, Jan.
Oh, I know, Dale. Dale, I know.
Get on those horses.
And a good
and they're going to challenge up here. It's going to be great to see. It's going to be some. There should be some fantastic horses again on the field right here for this final 3:53. Good shot here of Timmy. Beautiful looking gray. He's on. God, the conformation. This is so beautiful, these horses. Over and over and over. Sitting here with Santiago. Kind of have again. I love that the energy is big, but there's still so much sportsmanship by both teams.
Yes.
Very, very well done by both teams in such a tight game, Jan.
Indeed it is. Don't call it the sport of kings for nothing, Dale. Here we go then. Ball back in play. And let's see if TuffRider can get that much needed equalizer, or if the boys in blue can get this over the finishing line and pick up their first win in this Top Pony 8 Gold 2025. Remember, this is the opening match. Plenty of action to come yet over the coming days and weeks. And remember, go to gcpolo.com for your updated schedules and scheduling. And not to forget to remind you of what, of course, is coming up this afternoon, and that is a World Polo League, so a 26-goal game, the Palm Beach Open, the second match of that tournament, Tonkawa against Casablanca. But now let's see if Nico Unikian or this young man, Benji Obregon, if he could get the equalizer. Yeah, slightly overcut it there. The backhand not really going anywhere. Obregon is there. He overrides, and you do not want to have Escobar be the last man to pick up that ball. Benji, just a little touch, and there you have again that quick line change. And away we go with the Blues.
Wow, man. Pierce is making little plays in between the game here, and Matt is changing the game. Little plays mean so much, and Pierce has done a great job by doing that to give the opportunities to the dark jerseys. But look at this. It's going to be Benjo trying to get it back, but they're holding strong on the defense.
Yeah, Nico, just a little touch again. New line change. Nico Unikian. He's got Obregon behind. In comes the challenge. Well, they can't challenge him from both sides. We know that. Nico deflected, came off the pony of Escobar. That might have gone all the way. Little backhand shot. And a minute and 45, Dale, and we have another whistle.
Wow. So let's see. Let's watch this one, because this is going to be a big call. Backed up cleanly. And, I mean, it looks like
it could go against White.
No, they're probably going to call riding into the stroke here. But I'm wondering if Santiago stayed on his near side, but they're not. They don't see that on the field. They were in great position. They got good position there, both umpires, he definitely comes in on the near side, but is his horse over there blocking it also? And then you go to riding into the swing, and it's all based on, is the mallet in motion? So when a player does try to come in to make a play on a player making a back shot, if his mallet's in motion, then you definitely need to stay mallet to mallet. And they're going to say he got over the top of it. And there you go, the equalizer.
Well done, Agustin Obregon, penalty 3. And as you said, Dale, the equalizer, 7 goals apiece, a minute and a half remaining. I'm just going to put it out there. Next goal wins.
Hey, good job. You might get, well, you can see OT here.
Yeah, we could see OT. But then again, the next goal would be the winner.
Yeah, 100%. Because these two teams...
They're not going to give it away. No, here we go to the backhand shot. Now then, Timmy Sharma on the boards. Well picked up. Unfortunately, puts it out of bounds, gives the ball back to the opposition. Tanakhanda with a little less than a minute remaining. Now then, has he got some kind of Escobar magic? Because now will be the time to use it. There's the long drive.
That ball's going to go. Ball's got eyes.
Yeah, and the finish. I was going to say Dr. Tanwir Khan. Very unlucky.
Oh, no. Benji's going to get caught
Benji got,
on
unlucky.
Violation.
Unlucky, Benji.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get caught here. And this is, well, Escobar at his finest. I got to give it up to Luis. He lays it down in there perfect, and then he sets you up for the kill. He's very intelligent. And so this could set him up probably for an open goal penalty too.
Yep.
Bad luck there. Yep. Bender trying to make a play. Good call by the mountain officials. Tough call, but good call.
Yeah.
And fabulous shot here by Luis Escobar.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I mean, he almost made one for center.
Really?
I can't wait to see him. I'm going to give him a big hug. No, I'm just saying his
Sure.
You know, he's an elder statesman out here, man. This guy's playing great polo. I mean, 8 goals down to 4 and almost scoring from center field.
Yeah.
I mean, that ball was a perfect pass. Nice try. Let's see if they can get it done here. Pressure. And
wow, that must just be nerves.
I told you it's pressure.
Yeah, well, same thing. Yeah. So what a bullet to dodge. Now then, the last few seconds. What will be the answer of Obregon? A big shot down the field. In comes Benji. Still a couple of seconds left, but only a few. As he's going to have to do something. He's have to be quick about it because they're going to run out of time. And there it is. You're absolutely right, Dale. You called it. We are going to go into overtime.
All right, so we're going to get them on. Well, you know what? I couldn't think of a better game to go to overtime because these are two stellar teams. This 2025 limited edition 8 goals is going to be fun to watch. Let's get them on their favorite horse anyways. We'll give them a little time just in case you need to get them regulated. And get ready. We'll be back. Sudden death overtime. First goal will win. We'll be right back here on CTB Sports. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, it's like a big family. We're all, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Well, Dale, you called it. Welcome back, everybody. Good afternoon. Nearly 1 o'clock. Tanakhanda in the blue shirts against TuffRider after full time. It was 7 goals apiece. Dale. Talk to me, Dale.
Yeah, I'm speechless. What a game. Back and forth. Both teams. Just want to give both teams pats on the back. Bad luck on the final shot. Had an opportunity. Had a penalty 2 to win it, but it does happen. It's not that. We talk about it. Come to the pole school. We'll put 10 balls on it.
Yep.
At the 30, and good luck. Just off to the side too. Pierce was very strong. He was 2 for 2.
Yeah.
He actually made 2 penalty threes.
Yes.
So it's bad luck. Just off the side. Does happen. Now we go back to maybe 20 yards off the center. So pretty even here. Going to be a straight up bowling. No team had possession, but this could be trouble.
Yep. As Senor Obregon will not waste any time. This could all be over in a matter of seconds. Slightly puts it out too far, so still holding on by a thread here. The boys in blue. But you can tell Obregon, he wants it. He wants it. He's still on it. Nice bit of defending there by Luis Escobar. Benji gets a piece of it, and all of a sudden, the switcheroo. Here we go then. Piers Bossum now, of course, if he gets a chance to take a shot on goal like here, he will not waste any time in doing so. Gets them all over the halfway line. Obregon now coming back to do, they'll play the role as the main defender. The backhand shot out to the boards, and there is Nico. Nico Yernekian keeps the ball in play, but only just. In comes Benji, sends it back up to the front door, looking for his number 2. Timmy Sharma's up there as well.
A couple players hooked up here. Or Nico. Something went on there with Nico when he broke loose. And, oh, that's what happened. So, Nico, when he went to swing at the ball with Santiago coming in, they were overlapped. And it was actually a clean hook by Santi. But when he hooked him, his mallet got hooked under the horse's foot, so it probably pulled on his arm, his hand, his wrist, everything. So they'll take a time out here and make sure Nico's okay. I don't see any malice on the play.
No.
Personally, it looks like a clean hook by Santiago. Maybe breaks of the game. But we'll see what they decide on the field. And more importantly, make sure both players are safe.
Yeah.
And great sportsmanship there by Santiago, making sure Nico's okay. Just bad luck. Remember, we do have a sling on those mallets. It does hook around your thumb, which wraps around your hand. We do not wrap it around the wrist. Perfect example why.
Exactly. I was just going to say that's exactly why.
Yeah, because if you do get caught in a situation where you make a play and the mallet does get caught underneath a 500-pound, 600-pound animal running 25 miles an hour, at least it pulls off of your hand.
Yeah.
It releases from your hand the way the sling works. And it does work as a beneficial way, as I told you about Pablo MacDonough, who has kind of a double-jointed thumb, so he has the ability to put it at the end of his thumb, and he says it helps him with the ball control. So there's a lot of different things going on with that sling, believe it or not. A lot of people use a longer sling now because they choke up on the mallet, as you would choke up on a baseball bat to swing it quicker. A lot of players have the ability, they use longer mallets, so they have a few inches more to hook in that process. Also, when they go to dribble, then they can choke up on the mallet to have more control over a heavier headed mallet. And so much going on with it. But you wouldn't think there's that much, but there's a lot going on. Fair play, no fair play here. It was a loose ball play. Equal bowling, it's a lottery.
It certainly is. And TuffRider have at least won the throw-in. Now then, second attempt here for Agustin Obregon. Now you can see a little bit reluctant to take the shot. Now it comes. And it just puts it wide.
Ooh. Opportunities. TuffRider. Now it goes back to number 3. And the set plays will come into play here. Escobar's been here before.
Yes, he has. And let's see what he's got up his sleeve this time. Another big ball.
He's hitting it deep.
Yep. And look. Hello. Oh, I was going to say he nearly got onto it, but yeah, the way he rode onto it, and again, cutting that right away. I think it was Agustin who jumped on it very quickly. A little bit unlucky.
Very good read.
Yeah.
Good read by Augustine. You got to go for it, though. If you're 10-mirror, you got to go for that play. They're going to go 5 from the spot. Line your team up. Try to win the defensive play.
So, attempt number 3. Agustin Obregon. Leaves 1, 2 players behind. Opens up his pony very nicely. He's just got to get past or round the outside of Escobar. How is that one back up towards the half or to the center of the field? Nico Yernekian. Still Nico. Is he going to be in a position to take a shot? Oh, he's left that one behind, and a lot of space now for Agustin to tee that ball up exactly how he wants it. Challenge coming in from Piers. Again, that rotation working. Now then, Nico will he be the match winner? No.
Uh-oh. Saved.
But only just. but gives it back to TuffRider. Open backhand, looking for Benji. Still Benji. Benji gets the touch, yes, and I can understand. He's happy with that. And that is it, Dale. Benji, our boy, goes and does it.
I mean, just bad luck here. I thought that Tanner was going to maybe take it out. It does get up there. He does make a safe play, though. It's kind of tough. It doesn't really go by his boot. It's on his boot. If he takes it, does he get called? Congratulations, Benja.
Indeed.
And, but what a game. I mean, both teams, Yan, we were in for a fantastic limited edition 8 goal. It's going to be fun to watch this month.
Indeed we are. Well, that is it from us for the moment. Thank you very much for tuning in and enjoying, I hope, with us this opening match of the limited edition Echo. Remember, this afternoon, 3 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. The World Polo League continues with its second match of the Palm Beach Open, Tonkawa against Casablanca. From myself, from Dale, from everybody here at CTV Sports, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll look forward to seeing you this afternoon at 3.